Police have been out here all afternoon, combing the areas, trying to collect evidence, trying to do due diligence in this investigation to ensure it's at its optimum and it is indeed tight. Initially, the report was 1 person killed. Then there was a report of 2 persons killed. But as you were here live on the scene, a reporter witnessed bodies coming out after the number 2 count had been passed. 3 bodies, 4 bodies, 5 bodies, 6 bodies. Never seen before in the history of the Bahamas have we ever had 6 people killed, cold-blooded murder on the streets of the capital. It's never happened in the history of the Bahamas. And in 2021, in the midst of a pandemic, we witnessed that here this afternoon. I want to bring into the conversation noted attorney in QC, Wayne Munroe, who's out here on the scene tonight to try and make sense of it all. Thank you so much for joining us on Beyond the Headlines tonight. And he's joined with this young lady. Wayne, obviously, serious concerns tonight by family members as to what took place. What are you hearing?
Well, as you know, I was at your studio when Ominique Bode, the aspirant for this area in the PLP, she called me. She was out here when I was told one of the victims was alive in a vehicle and no aid was rendered. That was witnessed by persons. I came after the lines were set. The concern that I have is this young man is the last son of his father. And his brother, who was murdered at the end of the last year, had come to me and made an allegation that the police had threatened to kill them. I had made a complaint to the Commissioner of Police. I took them up to the police headquarters where they made a complaint. What is troubling to me is, in my estimation, less than 12 months later, what the young man said to me has come to pass. Now, Clint, you can see at this intersection, it's controlled by cameras. I don't want to hear any stories about the cameras not being working. I don't want to hear any stories about the tape not being available. There's already a serious allegation today that the young man, Renato Bastian, was alive, spoke to his mother, and was permitted to die on the scene. There's a lot of mistrust in the police that I personally witnessed today. And in order for that to be dispelled, the people in this community deserve for us to see the tapes, to see exactly what has happened. That is why, after all, we paid public funds, and you can see on all of this intersection.
Yes, we can see them. Cameras everywhere on the intersection.
And so if that happened on this intersection, it shouldn't be any he say, she say. It should be facts. Now, Ominique, she was here to witness the young man's mother talking to her son. And if that is the case, that he was alive and there was no attempts to take him out the car and take him to receive aid, I have grave concerns. And it's incumbent upon the Commissioner of Police and his management team to answer to this neighborhood, to answer to the nation through the use of this technology that we, the public, have paid for.